So I was scrolling through TikTok and I found a video of literally just another podcast. And the host of it was telling this joke that I literally remember telling people as a kid. You know when you tell jokes as a child
I do.
and you're like in your head you're like this is the funniest shit that's
So
ever been
funny.
written.
Yeah.
They're going to put me on stage. I'm going to be a millionaire. This is
Yeah.
it. I've made it. This
Yeah.
is humor. This is peak comedy.
Yeah.
It was one of those jokes. It reminded me of jokes I used to tell as a kid. So I thought that because I've never told you these, let me hit you with like two jokes I used to always tell as a kid. And
Okay.
to me, I just want to preface with the fact that I thought they were really funny.
Okay.
All right, so first, you've got three guys. And
Ooh.
all of them are like in a different contest of like who's best, who's strongest, who's doing whatever. And they're all like, "Hey, who can run the fastest?" So they all are like, "Okay, let's pick a spot. Let's run to the other side of this field, and whoever gets there fastest is going to be the fastest." So they all sprint, and of course, one of them gets there first, and he starts toting over the others. And immediately they start looking for a way to be like, "Okay, what am I the best at? Come on!" And they're like, "Okay, let's do this. Let's determine who's like strongest," because they see a pile of bricks, and there's a little construction going on in the area. They pick up this. They each pick up a brick. And they go, "Let's see who's strongest." And they're like, "Well, how do we measure this?" They're like, "Well, it's rained recently, so we've got a pile of mud here. Let's throw the brick as high as we can into the air. And when it lands in the mud, whoever's sinks deepest threw it highest." So, they're like, "Okay." So the first guy throws it right up into the air, comes down, and it buries itself like a foot into the mud. And then the second guy's like, "All right." And he throws his as high as he can into the air, just fucking hoists that guy into the air. And it comes down and it buries itself like a foot and a half into the mud. And then third guy comes up and he's like, "Okay, watch this." And he throws his brick as high as he can into the air. And it doesn't come down. Okay, so the second joke I always used to tell when I was a kid. I was a child. Okay, so
That's the
second
end of
I
the
used to tell-
joke?
Huh?
That was the end?
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
so
sorry. I'm sorry I didn't laugh. I didn't
No,
know
it's
it was
okay.
over.
no. Second joke.
Okay.
There's a woman who's wanting to go on vacation and like visit her family, and she's got a pet parrot. And she's looking at all these airline tickets, and unfortunately, all of them are your average airline tickets. No smoking, no parrots. So she's like, "Well, I can't. This is an exotic pet. I can't just leave its care to anybody. Like, none of my friends know how to care for a parrot. My family are across the country, hence why I'm trying to go see them. I've just got to bring this parrot with me." So she devises an idea. She gets an airline ticket, and she like stuffs her shirt a little bit and puts the parrot in there with it, and she feigns being pregnant. So she gets onto the airline, and as she's on it, they get into the air, they start making their way, and the pilot of the plane is coming down, because of course they've got the co-pilot flying the plane. The pilot himself is coming down and kind of shaking the hands of the people on the plane and saying, "Hello, have a nice flight. Hey, I hope everyone here is a great..." And he's just puffing on like a big cigar. And he finally gets to the woman, and he's like, "I hope you have a really comfortable flight today. Thank you for flying with us." And all of a sudden you just hear like a little squawk. And he's like, "What the hell was that?" And you hear it again, just like a little muffled like squawk. It's like, what the... And he sees that like this stuffed belly isn't doing too good. He like taps it and you hear the wings flutter. And all of a sudden the parrot flies out from under her shirt and he goes, "What the hell? You can't have that in here." So he grabs it out of the air, he opens the window and he throws it out. And then she's like, "Well, what the hell?" And she grabs the cigar right out of his mouth and goes, "You can't smoke on this flight." And she throws his cigar out the window, pissed off. And of course, this leaves him mad, so he doesn't even thank anyone else for being on the flight. He goes back to the cockpit and he sits down and he crosses his little arms. Maybe 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, knock, 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 here's knocking on the glass of the front of the plane. It's the bird. What does he have in his mouth? The brick.
God damn.
Welcome back, everybody! While the intro rolls, I'm gonna go put a pizza in the oven.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Jim will never see this. Fuck you, Jim. No one likes you. No one enjoys spending time with you. Seth doesn't. He knows. He can tell you that. I mean, like, he's gonna cut this for sure. Dude, I hate this show. I hate doing this show. It's not fun. I do it to make him feel better about things, you know? I don't do it because I love it. So please cut that. So then I said, that's not my wife. That's the season 2 DVD of Seinfeld. Silly goose.
Also, Norm MacDonald. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another funny episode of Anything with Politics.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just got done with a pretty long shift.
Do you want to try that again?
Yeah, let's try that again. Do it again.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another funny episode of Anything but Politics. As always, my name is Jim Altman, and I'm here with
Christian Rollman.
Hey!
Yeah.
There is nothing that makes people think that you are funnier than describing your show as funny.
Yeah. No, the best way to I think to be literal is to be
figurative in its own
way. Yeah.
In its own way.
And the best way to convince somebody that you are something is to just straight up tell them.
You know how oftentimes in social media and marketing and advertising, you want to just reinforce these ideas and you want to do a call to action like, hey guys, subscribe or something like that. Even though that's kind of a given that you want them to do that.
Yeah.
Let's just reinforce, hey guys, let's lay the groundwork here. We are funny.
We're hilarious. This is really funny and you're going to laugh the whole time.
Oh, you just won't stop laughing.
No, your gut's going to be busting a gut.
This is an hour-long podcast. You will be in immense pain at the end of this if you do not stop laughing.
Go ahead and call your doctor
I suggest you listen in like 5-minute bursts. And
then
take a
just
break because the laughing that you will be doing the entire time, that's going to you'll have abs by the end of this.
Yeah, you know how a doctor is like, call your doctor if you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours. You should also call your doctor if you're having a laughing fit for more than 15 minutes. And with our show, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah, you're just going to call him and you're going to be like, Doc, I can't stop laughing. He's going to go, why? You're going to go like, look up the ABP podcast right now. And then he's going to watch and then he's going to laugh. He's going to have to call his doctor. Because doctors have doctors. We got to talk about that real quick. We gotta open with the fact that doctors have doctors and none of us are, oh my God, is this the... SpongeBob talked about this. He asked his mailman, he was like, so do you deliver your own mail? Or is there like an endless chain of mailmen that deliver mail to other mailmen? Doctors can't treat themselves.
They can't diagnose themselves.
We've seen House. You can't just write a prescription for yourself and just be like, yeah, I
Morphine.
need Percocet to survive.
Yeah, that's integral to my health.
It's my character. What are other things that need other things?
Other things that need themselves, but
other occupations
people.
That need other people in those occupations who cannot just... A cashier at Walmart can't just check themselves out.
Yeah, I was just thinking a cashier. A pizza delivery person, I can't deliver a pizza to myself. There's no one would answer the door.
I mean, you could buy your pizza when you leave work and then bring it home.
Yeah, but that's not delivering it to myself. That's taking a pizza home. Like, I can't deliver a pizza to myself. Yeah.
We're talking about the semantics of the word delivery. This is a good podcast.
Technically, now that I'm thinking about it, like, doctors need doctors, but also literally every occupation needs another person to do their job for them. Unless you're a lawyer.
No. Mechanics can just fix their own car. Don't
Yeah,
need to
fuck
bring it to
you.
a mechanic. I have the know-how.
All right. Any customer service then.
Okay,
Customer
word.
service and doctors.
Skill-based? They have the skill. They can do it themselves.
Yes.
But yeah, customer service-based. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I got you. I smell what you're stepping in.
Or, oof. I stepped in a lot tonight. Other than customer service and doctors, I can't even actually think of another that would need someone else to do their job for them. So doctors and cashiers are basically the same. That's the same job. Like, who's really doing more work?
The doctor is servicing the customer here.
Yeah. I did a joke a long time ago about, like, what's the real difference between, like, police officers and Domino's delivery drivers. Like, we both wear blue. We both wear blue. We both carry flashlights. I deliver pizza. They deliver justice. And things like that was. And I can't remember like what the end thing was.
You
But-
carry a flashlight?
I do, because I deliver at night, and some people don't have lights that work, and so I have to turn on the flashlight to see if it's the right place.
Dog, if I pull into your driveway and that little garage door light doesn't go, bah!
I'm
leaving.
pissed. Yeah,
I don't
facts.
trust it. I don't
Mhm.
trust it.
I think you're gonna steal from me, or you have drugs.
I think you're going to steal the pizza and my money.
Mhm.
And hey, totally out yourself here. How much money do you ever carry at one moment? Adding, how much are you allowed to say that you carry?
$20.
Cool. Okay, that's not true, is it? You don't have
No,
to say the number, but that's not true.
I've by the end of the night, I'm carrying usually more than $100. Sometimes
When I
more
used to
than
work
200.
at Sonic, which, God, how long has it been since I worked at Sonic? Almost 2.5 years ago, maybe? I don't want to do the math right now. But it ages ago when I worked at Sonic, they had a rule called the 60-60 rule, which is every 60 minutes or every $60 you make, you have to put all of your excess money into the safe.
Yes.
Okay. Very slept on rule at
Yeah.
my store. Don't
annoying as
go
hell.
trying to rob a Sonic, please.
No.
But very slept on rule at my store. There were days that, like, I'd clock out and I'd, like, balance my wallet that they give you, and I'd be putting like $500 into the safe at the end of the day. And it's like, I was carrying this on me.
Yeah, I could have been robbed, and I wouldn't be like they wouldn't be they wouldn't be able to reimburse you. They could only.
I was a
reimburse
bank
you
on
for
roller
$60.
skates, like,
Yeah.
ready to be robbed. Yeah, I have a lot less defenses than a bank does, though. I'll just put that out there. I am not
Yeah.
a safe. I am. I'm an unsafe.
What's the difference between a bank and a Sonic employee? Honestly, though, like at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
We both wear blue. We both carry flashlights.
All right, that's good. Wanna
So
get to the-
there was something. Do you want to
Meats-
talk about what we wanted to talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about what we want to talk about: the meats and the potatoes.
Okay, speaking of food, meat and potatoes, do y'all like Spam? Is Spam something anyone out there actually enjoys?
I don't think so. I've never seen anybody at the grocery store be like, "Ooh, my favorite," and then grab a can of Spam.
Okay, I've had Spam and enjoyed it once. I've only enjoyed Spam once in my life, and it's because my friend Michaela, you know Michaela?
I'm so
Noah's-
sorry. You've enjoyed it only once, or you've had it only once?
I've enjoyed it only once of the times that I've tried it.
Explain.
How do you mean?
I feel like if you
I've
like
tried
food,
it
you
multiple
like
times.
and you
Huh?
only liked it once. How does
Yeah,
that
because
work?
of the way that it was prepared.
Oh,
It was part of a dish.
oh, how?
So, Michaela?
I do know Michaela. Yes.
Yeah. So Michaela made, and I don't know what it's called, but it was
Spam.
It was absolutely delicious. It was a bed of rice with a slice of Spam on top of it that had been marinated in some type of marinade and then wrapped in seaweed. and it was actually really good.
Really?
Oh yeah, like I really enjoyed it. I've got to
Nice.
ask her if she'll give me the recipe.
You should. Yeah, but no, I'm not a big spam guy. If anybody loves spam and it's like their fave, let me know. Hit us up in the comments.
Do you think that the other meaning of the word spam was around when spam was created? Because that's a negative connotation right out the bat.
It is.
Like spam mail. Okay, before the days of like spam emails and spam calls, were there spam like snail mail? Was
No.
there spam telegraphs?
I don't think so. I think it started with the internet.
You don't think people were like Morse coding like if you need penile erection pills, then call 1-888 what?
Penile erection pills. What are the other type of erection
Tell you the
pills?
last thing you need. Tell you the last thing you need is like a butt erection pill. If your butt erection lasts longer than 4 hours, call your doctor. And pray to God that he is not on the phone with his doctor over his laughing fit he's been having. This is just to say that today we're talking about spam.
Yeah.
Not the meat.
No, not the meat. That's next week.
That's the meat. That's next week.
Yeah. Yes. Next
we
week's
will be
meat and
talking
potatoes.
about
Is meat and potatoes.
is meat and potatoes. We're talking about spam and we're talking about instant mashed potato. Do you like instant mashed potatoes? I fuck with some instant mashed potatoes.
Here's my thing. Mashed potatoes are so easy to make and so much better than instant that I don't understand why people use instant.
You're never going to get lumps with instant.
You don't like lumps?
Not a lumpy boy. But tell you what I do like. Skin.
I love skin.
I love the potato skin in my mashed potatoes.
Me too. It's really tasty.
No, let's backtrack a little bit. I don't like the way that you very excitedly said that you liked skin.
I like skin.
I don't know if you knew what I was talking about when I said that. But you committed. I'll give you that.
I really like human potato skin. I really like potato skin. It's really tasty. No, when I eat a baked potato, I eat the baked potato. I eat it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still.
Does anyone not? You're a monster if you like unwrap the tinfoil of a baked potato.
Most
and then,
people
like, eat the inside.
Most people.
No.
Most people.
No.
I just did that on my show. Yeah. Yeah. Most people just.
You're a monster. If you do this, if
I
you're
know.
at home and you're listening and you're like, oh shit, that's me.
And you're
then
literally in the middle of eating a
off-
baked potato.
First off, subscribe if you haven't. But second, call your doctor. Because that's messed up. That's literally not okay.
All right. Title of the episode has to be "Call Your Doctor."
Call your doctor has to be the title of the
Yeah.
episode.
Anyway, yeah. No. That's most people. Most people eat a baked potato. Just they peel it open and then they scoop. Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
I know. I love the skin.
Illegal.
I love skin. Yeah. No, the skin's like one of the best parts.
So we think that spam was
body.
invented with the internet.
I think so. I'm just gonna talk out of my ass and just say, my erected ass, and say that spam began with the email, with the internet.
But I don't know, because while that makes sense to me, while that makes total sense, because to have spam be a thing that you do, it has to be very easy to spread the same message over and over and over. And when you think about like the idea of, okay, maybe spam started when people were still writing letters, then you'd have to imagine that someone was willing to buy a metric fuckton of stamps and just go through the yellow pages and write down everyone's address and send out the same message. Spam was made easier to do when the internet came about because you could just like find people's emails and just go nuts and send them whatever. And it's instantaneous. Has spam ever worked on anyone but people over the age of like 65 or 70? Has anyone ever opened an email and it's like, you have 4 hours to accept this offer. Originally $1,500, but for you, only $30. It's a blender that's also a television. Like, I don't know. Like weird spam messages. Has that ever worked? Because people are doing it. Why are they doing it if
People do
it's
it a
like a
lot.
90% not success rate?
Because that 10%.
That
Even
10%,
if it's 90, even if it's 99.1.
how much do you got to spend on your spam bots in order for them to constantly be sending out shit to different emails? Like, I don't know what web hosting service you're using for that, but is your 10% paying for that?
I mean, once you create the algorithm, you're done.
How much profit you making off a spam operation?
It can't be much. But also, who knows? My thing is when it's real people.
Yeah.
That's
I feel
the crazy
bad for
thing.
those
It's like,
people.
I feel bad for those people. I fuck around with those people. But, like, I feel bad for them.
Yeah. No, definitely. If they're
Definitely mess with them.
spamming as part of, like, their job because they have to eat, and the thing that they're spam calling about is like, hey, you put your phone number into a box when you were looking for health insurance, and I'm a health insurance company, and I legally have to call you. It's my job, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fired. I need to feed my family. I get that. That's fine.
But
But
I'd be
if
like,
you're
okay, buddy,
like,
fuck off.
if you found my phone number like anywhere else on the internet and you're calling because it's like
Or in a
you're trying to
bathroom stall.
scam people, not spam,
Yeah.
scam. If you're trying to
Scam.
scam people, then fuck you.
Yeah, those are linked. Those are heavily linked, spam and scam.
Yeah, you think the people who collect data for spam calling are the people that give the scam callers their data?
Maybe. They have to be.
Perhaps.
There has to be some sort of comms there.
Do you think a spam phone operator has ever been scammed? Like they're at work and they're calling people and they're like, do you want to buy health insurance? No. Do you want to buy health insurance? No. Do you want... Their phone rings. Hello?
Do you want to buy health
It's your
insurance?
doctor.
It's your doctor.
Do you want health insurance?
No. Okay. Hangs up the phone.
Okay. Hey, have an excellent day.
Yeah, great day.
All this being said, the reason that we thought we'd talk about this today is because I've been getting spam calls and texts out the ass. And it's not even like
Erected ass.
what the it's not even like my erected ass.
Yeah.
It's not even like the situation we just described. I'm sure any adult, any person over the age of 18 who has tried to get health insurance or car insurance and put their phone number anywhere, big mistake. You do that one time and every off-brand, every never heard of them car insurance agency or health insurance agency is calling you. Like, hey, I saw that you put your phone number in our network system and I just wanted to offer you health insurance for like $5 a week. It's literally like, it will not cover you for anything, but we just, please. That happens.
Mm-hmm. And then you're also credit cards. You start getting credit card spam. Gee willikers. Credit cards?
Credit cards.
Spam.
Don't say yes to any of this.
No, absolutely
Don't.
not.
None of it.
If you want a credit card, research yourself. Don't let anybody tell you what credit card to get.
I have a really good credit score.
Same.
Pretty good credit score. Not in part to anything that they're going to send you.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Just a little credit card tip.
The financial advice segment. Thank God.
just just a little one. Just about credit cards. Don't apply for a bunch of credit cards. Some people don't know about soft and hard inquiries and that they fuck up your credit score.
Yeah, don't do it at once.
Don't do it if you think you might not qualify for it, don't. Just don't apply.
Don't.
Apply for the ones you know for certain that you'll get. Anyway, yeah, no. Do you want to talk about the spam you've been getting? Because I have a call that I got the other day that I think is really funny. But you go ahead. I'll tell it.
Okay,
after.
I'll be really fast just because I'm not going to talk about any of the calls. Primarily because up to yet I've not answered one of them.
Nice, interesting.
Primarily I'm asleep for the majority of them.
That's true. Because they call it early in the day.
Yeah, like, you're probably not going to be able to see this, but
not really.
All of those.
Oh yeah, red.
Spam likely, scam likely, scam likely, scam likely. It marks it on my phone as a possible scam.
Thank God.
And I'm getting like 3 to 4 a day. but I'm asleep for all of them, so it doesn't matter.
Hell
And this
yeah.
happened because I changed phone numbers. I recently got a new phone service. I switched from one provider to another. And I am just getting a shit ton of spam, and I wonder if the person who owned my phone before me was not smart with their phone number.
No.
I might request my shit get changed again, even though literally the hassle of having to give everyone your new steez, not the move. Not
No,
the
it's
move.
not.
Having
It's
to
ass.
give everyone your new number. So
Ass, dude. It's the worst.
so I might just do it again because the person before me definitely did not take care of their shit. I'm also getting texts, so I'm not going to talk about the calls because I don't know anything about them. But I'm getting a text at least once a day, and the woman who owned my phone before me must have been named Vanessa, because every scam text I
Vanessa!
get starts with her name. And for any of you out there who enjoy the popular hit game Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, or even if you don't know what the game is about but you keep seeing it on your TikTok For You page, of like the Freddy, you're supposed to be in your room, and he's just like, Vanessa. I have been reading these as Freddy just because it's literally like, there's some really funny ones. So like this one is pretty like average. Vanessa, our records show you may qualify for state benefits to help with rent. And then it like gives you a scam link. Vanessa, your number was flagged. They may have no choice but to pay you. Check how much you may be owed. And then it sends that link. My favorite shit that I keep getting.
We have to talk about that one, though. Because
Let
we
me
talked about it the other
okay.
day.
What? Oh, just Seth, put it on screen.
Yeah.
This is how it's typed. This is how it's typed. Oh my god. So, definitely a scam. Like, if the sketchy link wasn't enough, look at who's typing it. This is my favorite one, and I keep getting ones like this. Vanessa, let us know where to send it. We're sending you Popeye's chicken as a thank you. They keep saying it's always Popeye's chicken. It doesn't change to other food. It's never McDonald's. It's never Taco Bell. It's always Popeye's chicken. A different one. Vanessa, let them know where to send this. I'm sending you Popeye's chicken as a thank you. It's always as a thank you. So Vanessa must have been a good person. Worthy of Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, a good person who loves Popeye's chicken and will accept it as a gift. Holy
I'll send
fuck.
this one to Seth as well. This is unreal. Vanessa, we set aside $6.38 $$G's for you to receive right away. G's? Are you talking thousand? Like 6.38 thousand? Now I'd be more likely to tap on sad1binging.com.
Oh my
Seth,
god.
they all have a URL / a random string of words. Can you blur that out just so that people don't be stupid?
Yeah.
No offense to y'all, but it's someone else. If you're like, I would never do that. I'm talking about someone else here. Would likely be like, oh, I wonder what's at that, and they, you know.
Yeah,
but
he's talking
just
to me.
The URL. I'm talking to Christian. I'm making sure Christian doesn't.
I love clicking links. It's my favorite thing to do.
It's my hobby.
I love it. I do it every morning and every night.
So that's what's been happening to me, and that's the tale of Vanessa.
That's
so
funny.
I want to hear what you've got going on with Spin.
Yeah, so I got a call the other day, and this is a scam. This is with the C. I got a scam call, and you know how sometimes a scam call will like try to sound like a real human,
Yeah,
but they fuck it up, and it's not even close. So this woman called, and I thought it was a real human. Like they got.
Is it like a soundboard? Are you talking about the soundboard ones?
Well, no, sorry. I mean, there are the soundboard ones, which are crazy, but I mean the ones where it's like they get a real human to do a message, and they want to make it sound like they're a real person,
Just
like
a dude.
Like you're having a conversation with a real human being, not a pre-recorded message.
Mm-hmm.
So this person, I answer the phone, and this is how it went with all this spacing and like perfect, like this.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Karen. How are you doing? That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, we have a blah, 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 blah. I was like, you didn't give me, I had no chance to answer.
Did you answer the phone? This is your live.
This is me. Yep.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Karen. How are you doing? Thanks. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Anyway, we have a blah, 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 blah. And I forget what the fuck the message was, but like, you fucked it. You weren't even close. You weren't even close. And I almost answered. I genuinely was about to answer. Mm-hmm. She said, my name is Karen. How are you doing? And I was like, and then it immediately cut me off. I was like, what a bitch. Fuck you, Karen. You're exactly how they say you are. You're exactly like how they say you are, Karen.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna buy your health insurance. You just
no, fuck you. I don't need health insurance. I do actually. I need it very soon, but I don't want yours, Karen. Fuck you. If that's how you're gonna treat your customers.
This is how you're gonna treat me.
So I do that, and then I also fuck with the Spectrum people. Because for those of you who don't know, if you have Spectrum Internet, they call you once a week, every week, to see if you want to try their streaming service or other bullshit stuff.
Hi, this is Karen with Spectrum Internet. How's your internet? Good, great, love to hear it. Anyway, if you'd like to save and bundle by also adding a landline that no one uses, you could definitely do that and just pay like so much extra a month.
Yeah, like $90 a month.
Yeah, would you like to do that? Great, thank you, awesome. Okay, go to our website.
Great, we'll put it on your bill.
We'll bill you.
Yeah.
You'll see it in the mail.
Yeah, but no, these are real people. Spectrum has real representatives who call, and I like to fuck with them. It's fucked up. It makes me a bad person, but I don't care because it's really fun and really hilarious.
You are simply airing your grievances over their broken system. They don't need to be calling once a week.
No, they do not. And since the last time I fucked with someone, they haven't called.
The only way that this business will learn that it is not advantageous to reach out to your customers once a week to ask them repetitive questions is for you to abuse the system.
Yeah. So they always ask.
You're not doing this maliciously.
No,
it's not like you would have called Spectrum to fuck with them.
No, this is
it's only because they are insistently notifying you of something over and over and over. You decided, fuck it, we're gonna have some fun. So
yes.
What is this?
So usually I say, they're like, do you want to try our streaming service? It's only like $50 a month, and you get HBO Max and Netflix and blah blah blah. And I was like, cool. I already have those things, and I pay less than what you are saying. Like I have them all separately, and it's way less than what you're offering. So no, thank you. And it's always people who are so out of touch with technology. They don't understand it at all. But so he was asking, he was like, so do you want to try our streaming service? And I was like, oh, okay. I'm actually very interested. I would love to maybe see about that. I said, how much does it cost? And he was like, well, because they're not really supposed to say, like, it's not, you don't tell that at the beginning. You tell it at the end. It's not in
the script.
It's not in the script. And so he's like paused for a while, and he was like, well, let me tell you first what it offers. And I said, okay, yeah, no, just, I'd actually rather hear the price first, just so that I can know, because if I can't afford it, then I don't want to hear what I could get. And he was like,
I'm very finance based. This is a finance podcast, and I my acceptance will depend on whether or not I can afford it. So how much is it?
Yeah, he was like, I understand, but if you'd like to hear what we can offer, it's very clear that in the script it says, do not tell them the price at the beginning.
I don't even care what it offers. If it's the right price, I'll buy it. So tell me.
Yeah. So he was like, I said, I don't want to hear what it is until I hear how much it costs. And he was like, okay. It's $70 a month, but you get blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, sorry. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
How much are you paying right now for reference?
Right now for my streaming service things?
Just for Spectrum Internet. Just for internet, nothing else. For Spectrum, what do you all...
60 a month. This would double my cost.
Wait, you said 60 a month.
I pay 60 a month for my
Did internet. He just say 70 a month?
70 a month added.
Oh,
added. Yeah.
Bye. Yeah. It's been nice talking, but this is Karen, and do you want to hang up as well? Great, awesome. I'm glad we agree.
Yeah. He was like, it's 70 a month, but also you get. I said, oh no, sorry, excuse me.
Oh no.
1 moment, please. No, thank you. I was like, I can't even dream about being able to afford $130 a month for anything other than my electricity or like food or gas. Like that's all I spend that much on.
I already struggle to pay my internet bill as it is.
You want to double it?
Couldn't imagine paying 2 of them.
Just so I can have streaming services that I already have. I already have them. And it's way cheaper. Dude,
Yeah.
Netflix is like what? Well, they're jumping up prices. But it's like $15? I don't even fucking pay it because my parents have it. And why wouldn't I just use theirs?
That's not an additional 70. That's an additional 15.
Mm-hmm.
Because this goes back to those like TV channel packages we were talking about. It's like, comes with like 100 channels, and it's like, yeah, that's why it's like so much money. How many of those channels are you going to watch?
4.
Your internet company will be like, we'll give you a streaming bundle and you can stream these 10 different services. And it's like, yeah, but I'm not interested in like 7 of those. And if I just paid for the 3 of those, it's going to be, $20 cheaper than if I get this little bundle and I get all these channels I'm never going to stream.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't really, I said I can't even come close to affording that. And he was like, okay, well, could you possibly reconsider? I said, I can reconsider all I want, but I can't, my wallet will not allow me to do so. He was
Here's the deal.
But you get blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, I don't though, because I don't want it. I can't afford it.
Johnny, is your name Johnny? I don't recall your name. Is
yes.
it not John? I'm going to call you Johnny. So, hey, Johnny. You're Johnny now. Hi, Johnny. Nice to meet you. It's Karen. You having a good day? Good. Okay. So I take it that you're in like sales. You're in promoting your most recent bundle package, and I get that. I don't know if you are in the financial department at all, or if you understand anything about them over there. But here's the deal. If you are okay with me constantly being behind on my bill to the point of never really being able to pay it, and you can just kind of write that off in the system as like, oh, it's Christian, we're tight. Like, if you can just kind of bypass the me having to pay for that, because I can't. I'm telling you right now, I can't pay for it. And if you're like, hey, but you should still do it, then I assume you're okay with me going behind on my bill every month for the rest of time.
And just not paying it at all.
Just not really paying it.
Yeah.
If you're cool with that, sign me up.
Yeah, we cool, Johnny? Is that
I just won't pay it, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny, I just won't pay it. Johnny, I'm not going to pay it.
So then Johnny's
I won't pay for it. I will. I'm telling you, Johnny, I want it. I'm not going to pay for it. Is that okay with you, Johnny? Do you want this on your record, Johnny? Because you're the one making this decision for me right now. It's in your balls in your court, Johnny.
He's sweating.
I want it. I'm never going to pay for it. You're never going to see an extra dime out of me, Johnny.
He's shitting himself. He is absolutely shitting himself. Just flipping through desperately to find what I'm saying is in the script somewhere.
This isn't in my script.
So then Johnny's last ditch effort. He's like, this is it. This is all I got. He goes,
this is real. This isn't a goof.
This is real. This was his last thing before he hung up. He was like, well, you could do the free trial for a week and then see how you feel. I said, Johnny, what happens after the free trial? I'm in love with it and I can't afford it. I absolutely love what I get to do with it. And then I'm like, okay, guess I can't do this anymore because I don't have an extra $70 a month.
Johnny's in the business of breaking hearts. Johnny's in the heartbreaking business.
Yeah.
He wants you to fall in love with it. And he knows you can't afford it because you just told him like 10 times. You tell him every week when he calls. It's the same representative. And you're like, hey, Johnny, it's been a while. I missed you. Good week? How's the family? Okay. So, still can't afford it.
Yeah, not even close.
But I loved that trial. How about
great.
You hook me up with another trial and I might buy it.
And I'll just tell you I'm somebody else.
And I'll just tell you I'm somebody else. Oh, this isn't Christian. This is Vanessa.
Yeah.
I already received the Popeyes chicken that
it was
Spectrum
delicious.
sent me.
Yeah, thank you.
The Spectrum. Hey, thank you, Spectrum. But
yum, yum.
If you want to hook Vanessa up with the trial,
I love that chicken from
Popeyes.
Yeah. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Hey guys, we just wanted to announce that this episode is sponsored by Audible. If you have a job anything like mine, where you are able to listen to anything, or hey, maybe you just do some workouts and you're tired of your workout playlist, then you can be listening to over thousands of titles found over on audible.com. Right now at work, I work overnights, I work long shifts, and I'm stocking shelves. And I would literally go insane if I didn't have anything to listen to. And just like the example I just gave I used to listen to the same music playlist again and again and again. Well, I've now been working there for 3 months, and I think I'd be insane if I was still listening to that playlist. Once I started getting tired of listening to it, I realized that I needed to broaden what I listened to. So I listened to another playlist and another, and soon realized that if I kept doing this every time I had a shift at work, then I was going to get tired of all the music that I listened to. So I needed a vast majority of things to listen to, and I thought that podcasts and audiobooks were the way to go. So I went over to Audible, and right now I'm actually listening to my favorite book. I just started this because I started listening to some other titles to begin with, books that I had never read before, and found some that I really liked. But right now I'm actually dead in the middle of my favorite book that I've been reading every year since I was in 2nd grade. It's called The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane by Kate Dicamillo. It's really just a 2-hour listen on Audible, and I've really enjoyed hearing it. And when I'm done with it, I'll be able to pick from over the thousands of titles that are hosted on the website. Some narrated by celebrities, some narrated by people that literally bring you into the story in a different way than you could if you were just reading it. I've always said that I have a very active imagination, and I'm able to hear voices that aren't mine. I'm able to give characters voices. I'm able to imagine the scene. But some of the audio work done in these audiobooks create an environment that definitely bring the story to an entirely different level. And we're happy to be sponsored by them now. So if you visit the link that we'll be showing on screen, you can actually get a 1-month free trial of Audible and be given 1 credit for any audiobook of your choice. Just get a free audiobook. And you can do that by going to audibletrial.com/ABP. Christian has returned. Let's get him on screen to ask him a valuable question. Hey, Christian.
Hey, Jim.
So, let's say you were given a 1-month trial of Audible. Let's say you were also given a free credit to choose an audiobook to listen to. What book would be your go-to, your first to be like, oh, let's use this credit on
The Count of Monte Cristo. Because my
Edward
dad...
Dumas?
By Edward Dumas. My dad has been wanting me to read that book for since I was like 4 years old. So, because it is indeed his favorite book.
I've tried reading it before, and we've talked about it on the podcast before. I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, and I want to see what all the hype is about.
I want to see what all the hype is about. I want to know what those last few chapters are. So yeah. I could definitely be listening to that at work, and I think I may. I think when I'm done with my book,
same,
I'll hop over to the Count and see what he's up to. A little bit about Audible membership. They allow you to download any of their thousands of titles and listen offline anytime, anywhere. The app is absolutely free and can be installed on all your smartphones and tablets. You can listen across devices without losing your spot. And if you can't decide what to listen to, do not worry. You actually keep your credits for up to a year.
Wow.
Yeah. So you definitely have time to think about what you want to spend it on. We're
That's
still
awesome,
technically
Jim.
in January, so if you're thinking new year, new me, then they have plenty of content that can help you pursue your goals, whether it's getting fit, finishing more books, or becoming a better parent, teacher, or person. So there's a whole lot going on over there. And it helps us out by visiting them. So
yeah, thanks, guys.
Go enjoy and read on.
And thanks, Audible.
And thanks, Audible. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
But one more time, if you'd like to get started with your 1-month free trial and get a credit for any audiobook of your choosing, then go to audible.com. I've f***ed up. No!
Audible.
It's not audible.com. It's audibletrial.com.
Oh. We'll just hit it. You can cut around.
Do we comedically just take a clip of me saying audibletrial.com
yes.
/AVP
yes,
and
we do.
interlace it over all the times I f***ed up?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do that.
Let's give them a clean. So if you want to go ahead and get started with your 1-month free trial and have a free credit to choose any audiobook of your choosing to go ahead and start listening to today, you can go to audibletrial.com /ABP. That is audibletrial.com /ABP.
So I wanted to give you the headlines for this week.
Give it me.
All right. So here, everybody, here is your non-political news for the week.
Nice.
President Joe... Sorry, this is the wrong one.
No, wait a minute. Wait.
This is the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Who?
Okay, here is your non-political news for the week.
Okay.
This is sorry.
It's okay.
This is the headline. All monkeys.
No, that's all I need. This is an amazing headline.
I will say this headline is way better than the headline we had last week.
Wait, are you saying that all monkeys get a 1 month free trial to Audible by using our... Sorry. No, go on.
All right. All monkeys accounted for after trailer crashes in Pennsylvania.
Why was there a trailer of monkeys?
I'll read the little paragraph underneath. Okay. A collision between a dump truck and a trailer carrying about 100 monkeys on Friday scattered crates of live animals across a road in Montour County, Pennsylvania, and prompted a search for, in quotations, a small number of monkeys, the state police said. I'm sorry. A small number of monkeys is like 4, maybe 5.
I don't think they wanted to put in the title, hey, looking for an army of monkeys. We've seen the Planet of the Apes, and we know that this is the beginning of something bad.
Looking for the monkey battalion somewhere in Montour County in Pennsylvania. God.
It's trash monkeys, too, because you said that the trailer hit a dump truck?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, like, the like Reese's thing where the 2 trucks crash and it's like, you got your peanut butter in my chocolate.
Yep.
You got your chocolate, you got your monkeys in my trash. You got your trash in my monkeys. Trash monkeys loose in Montauk County. You're walking down the street. You're at a 4-way intersection and you're not walking, you're driving. And you're at like a 4-way stop and you're just like, oh, I gotta let this car pass. That car drives. And then all of a sudden it's followed by a monkey. And then 2 more monkeys. And you're like, oh, I just heard this on the radio. They're looking for a small number of monkeys.
Yeah.
It must be those 3. Followed by 97. It's a tidal wave of monkeys.
They're all just
crawling over each other.
Yeah.
They're all holding hands, monkeys in a barrel style.
Yeah.
They're all linked and they're getting dragged. It's that scene in Toy Story where they're holding onto the back of the moving truck and all the monkeys are just like waving off the back.
Yeah.
Linked monkeys in a barrel style.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And they're covered in garbage. Absolutely smothered in garbage.
So bad.
Awful.
That's how you know they're coming. You're like, God, what the hell is that?
What's that smell? It smells like 100 monkeys just got collided with by a dump truck and now they're covered in trash and they're heading this way.
Where do you find these?
I just look up news for the week and I go to a couple different articles and it gives me everything that's happened in the United States and almost all of it is political. But I find a couple in there that are not.
Nice.
Okay, we got Australia. This is in Australia. Or it's an Australian woman, so it might be in the US, but I feel like it's not. Hey, Australia. Australian woman finds scorpion in package of broccoli. But that's so on brand for Australia. Is that really news?
Yeah, how did that make a headline in Australia?
I don't know.
Is this an Australian media site? Or is this an American media site?
I think it's like a world.
Because that'd be interesting for us.
I guess that's true, yeah.
That happened to someone else. But like in Australia, I don't think they'd bat an eye.
Yeah, but that does lead me to a question, Jim. This is more of an interactive little news segment. Have you ever found something strange in a container of food that you bought?
Luckily, I genuinely don't believe I have.
Hey,
that's nice. In my time buying food, I don't think I've ever opened a drink or a container of food or anything of the like and found anything other than the food I expected to be in there.
Hey, that's nice. I ate a rock one time.
A rock in your...
Apple Jacks. Yeah. Yeah, real story. I was 9 years old, and I liked to eat Apple Jacks plain. I liked them plain. I didn't like them in in milk. For some reason, that cereal is just better plain, because when it gets put in milk, it gets soggy really fast, Apple Jacks. So yeah, I'm just eating it, watching fucking SpongeBob probably, because I'm 9.
Yeah.
And I go, like, there's crunchy cereal, and there's hardened cereal, and I was like, that's more than that. And like my tooth hurt. I took it out, dead ass granite.
That is a horror story.
Yeah.
Do you remember the old commercials for Apple Jacks of like the cinnamon stick and the apple that are like sprinting to the bowl and they both
for the winner, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I like to imagine that there's a third character, and it's a rock. And it's sprinting for the bowl.
Makes a huge fucking splash because it's a rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They make big splashes notoriously. More
I
than
feel like
apples
that's a
and
PR
cinnamon.
nightmare.
It is. No, it absolutely
like-
is. And we didn't do anything about it.
No, the only way to come back from that PR nightmare is to be like, you found the hidden rock.
You win. You win.
You found the rock. Have a year's supply of Apple Jacks and don't fucking tell anybody. Never tell anyone why you got a year's supply of Apple Jacks.
Yeah, this was a secret campaign for Apple Jacks. Great job, bud. Great job. If you tell a fucking soul what you just ate.
One fucking person, I swear to God.
I swear to God, when you go to the dentist, because you're going to need to go to the dentist. If you tell your dentist why, you're fucked. You 9-year-old.
We'll find you. No, the thing is with
Big
social
Apple
media,
Jacks is coming for you.
with social media, things like this go viral fast.
Oh,
like,
dude,
word
like that.
spreads quickly.
When we were
But
9,
like
though,
when you were 9, a lot of these claims, like, "Hey, I found a rock in my shit." They
okay,
were
go
probably
fuck yourself.
letters.
Yeah,
They were probably letters to the company, and they were probably able to privately do something like that. Like, "Hey, man, we'll give you a check. We'll cut you like a 6-month supply of Apple Jacks if you
I
just,
doubt
like,
that.
shut up about it."
I think they were probably more like, yeah, okay, go fuck yourself. Who's going to believe you? You know what I mean? Do you still have
Yeah.
the rock? Can you prove that it was in the Apple Jacks? Yeah, go fuck yourself, kid. That's probably how it went in 2009.
It's literally like, hey, fucker, send us the rock.
Yeah.
And then you send them the rock, and they're like, "Guess you don't have any evidence."
Yeah, loser, you sent us the only piece of evidence you have.
We have the rock. See you in court, fucker.
You go to court.
Apple Jacks?
You go to court and their lawyer is Dwayne Johnson.
No, the rock. Oh my God.
Rock.
I was going to say you go to court and you see the cinnamon stick and the apple in business suits.
And wearing suits.
Like they're
We like to call
they're-
the apple up to the stand. They both race up there. So yeah, but Scorpion in your broccoli, dude, who cares? Calm down for real. Why is this news?
In Australia, she was probably just like, picked it up, threw it outside.
Shit. Whoops, that's not supposed to be there. There's supposed to be spiders in here.
Are you sure she didn't buy a bag of a scorpion? And there was broccoli in there? This is Australia we're talking about.
God, fuck, I found broccoli in my scorpion box again.
I mean, I get that they need to, like, ship him here and that, like, he needs food for the journey, but this is outrageous.
This is ridiculous. I don't want broccoli. I just want my scorpions. So, I found another little thing. It's, this is gonna be a little game here.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know? It's a little, it was a headline that did not grip me at all, but I was like, I'll bite. So I bit, and it was actually a rock. No, sorry. I went ahead and clicked on it, and I was like, because it was a headline that said something to the effect of, Gen Z has a new way of talking. Let's see what it's basically, it's just boomers like pretending like they understand anything at all. And they're like, these are the words that Gen Zers use. If you're walking by a fucking grocery store and you hear the word dank, this is what they mean. It's like no one said dank in like
No one's saying dank.
over a decade. I haven't heard anybody say dank in over a decade.
I haven't heard dank in a very long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But so then they go so these are the words. So it gives a list.
Okay.
And I want to see if you've ever, like, when the last time you heard or said these things.
Okay, because I have a little bit of an older vocabulary.
Fair. So,
like,
number one.
You know
sorry, go
that
ahead.
recently I've been saying, like, word? I say word,
Word.
a lot.
Yep.
No
You
one
say
says
rad
word.
a lot. No one says word.
Rad.
You say rad. Yeah.
I say rad.
You said rad twice tonight. Back
Yeah.
to back. So, number one, we have dank. If something is dank, it's excellent or of very high quality. And when was the last time we heard dank? God knows when. I think maybe 2016.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
Referring to a meme.
Yeah. Then we have FOMO,
The fear of missing out.
fear of missing out, which
That's not a thing that anyone says, though.
no, it's not. It's something I
thing
hear a
that
lot.
companies
Yes.
made.
Yeah. So I don't know why we're attributing it to 17-year-olds.
Yeah, I've never used the word. I have FOMO about it.
Because what would even a 17-year-old say in reference to that.
Oh yeah, I went to the party not because I wanted to. Just I have FOMO.
I had FOMO. I had FOMO about our party.
God, the doctor called me last week. I have
Don't
FOMO.
you dare. I have FOMO. Nice.
Turns out I have FOMO. I've had it for a while. Apparently, it's just hard to detect.
Number 3. But it's more like a couple years ago. But it's simp.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
I feel like simp was popularized like literally a year or two ago.
It was a year or two ago, but it was used actually a lot more in like the early 2000s than you'd think. It's just made a huge resurface. Yeah, for real. If you look up simp, you get it quite a bit in the early 2000s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And
I
of course,
would have loved to hear it like on Friends. The Office.
Joey's being such a simp right now.
I'd love just Jim being a simp.
Yeah.
Not me, Jim. I said The Office. I hope people drew the connection.
Yeah. Yeah, we know you're not a simp, Jim.
Only thing I was doing in the early 2000s was eating Apple Jacks. Looking out for rocks.
I was just looking out for rocks. I was shitting my pants a lot. I also was shitting my pants a lot in the early 2000s.
A lot.
I wonder if I shit my pants more now or when I did in the 2000s. Anyway, number 4, we have e-boy or e-girl, which I feel like isn't. I don't know.
I feel like that's only used in the digital space.
It is, yeah. It's not like Gen Z slang. Like, when was the last time you unironically, out loud to your friend said, "Such an e-girl moment," or "Such an e-boy moment," or "I'm such an e-boy"?
I've never referred to someone as one unless they describe themselves as one. There are certain content creators who like lean into that stereotype and that
that's their niche,
cliche, and that's their niche. And I'm like, I respect that.
Sure,
but even then, I've never said it. Like, I'll see the word in TikTok comments and other things like that, but I've never said like, oh, I saw this. There's this one e-girl on TikTok that just feels so unnatural. And I feel like we're getting to a place where internet vernacular and in-person speech are going to come to a head where they're just going to be different languages.
Yeah.
Just think about all these things that we're saying. Oh yeah, I would say that online, but I would never say that in
never
person.
Say it.
That's cringy.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, because you would never walk by like a coffee shop and hear some kid being like, "Yo, I'm such a simp for this e-girl. Sorry, I'm such a simp for this dank e-girl. Because I have FOMO." You know, like Gen one's.
You're a Gen Z.
I've never seen one in the wild before. Then we have Salty, which
it's our
Salty,
production studio.
I say that out loud pretty often. Like, oh, someone's being salty. Like, I say that. I say that out loud.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Then we have a very common one. This one is legit. It's bet.
Bet.
Yeah, bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used that today.
I use bet.
Yeah. Then we have one that I think is the dumbest one that has ever been. And it is a Gen Z term, and I think it's dumb and I hate it. And that word is finna. Finna. I hate it. Just say gonna.
I use it.
We already had one. Why are you making a new one? We already had gonna. Why do you have to say finna?
It's a different conjunction.
It's not.
It's going to. It's fixing to. It's a different conjunction.
But why?
Just because, hey, words get made. New words get made and new conjunctions happen.
No, but this website, I know I'm like, as if this is the arbiter of truth. It says a shortened term for saying I'm going to.
Yeah. Because fixing to is also technically improper grammar.
Yes. It's also more of a southern thing.
I'm fixing to go to the store.
I'm fixing to fix my truck.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go outside if you want to come with me.
I'm fixing to fix my truck and then fix me some dinner.
I don't say I always make a joke. I guess it's semi-ironic. Like, I don't say it as a joke, but I say it when I'm joking. That's the difference. Yes. I don't say it as a joke. I say it when I'm joking.
And I think
hey, I'm finna head to the store. I don't say that.
No one says You're a loser.
Yeah, no one says that.
Yeah. A lot of these are that. A lot of these are like, no one says that and being literal.
Yes.
These are not literal slang terms. Most of them.
Mm-hmm.
There have been 2 or 3 so far. Then we have fam, which, yeah, absolutely.
Fam.
A lot of people say fam.
I say fam a little less, but I've said it.
I said it a lot in like late 2010s, like 2017, 2018. I think I stopped around 2019. I think that was when I was like, fam, you know?
Yeah.
Then we have one that like, I don't know if I've ever actually used it ever, but also I'm not rich.
Yeah.
This is in reference to having a lot of money, and it is the term guap.
Never heard of that in my life until you just said it.
Oh, dead ass? Really?
Yeah, dead ass.
Yeah, guap. Like I got that guap.
No.
I think it's dumb, and I think it's a weird.
It makes me think of guac.
I wonder
which
if that's
is also
where
green. So I suppose.
And a lot of money. So I wonder if that's where it came from. Speaking
Yeah.
out of my ass, I have no clue. But guac is green and is a lot of money.
He's got
if
the
you
guac.
want it, it's extra.
I
He's
prefer
got the
guac, honestly. I prefer guac. Can we change
Me
it?
too. Can we change it to guac?
Yeah.
Dude,
he's
he's
fucking
guacked
rolling
up
in
right
guac.
now. He's rolling in guac.
Homie's guacked up. Have you seen his
Yeah, he's
wristwatch?
guacked. Yeah, dude is hella guacked.
Yeah. He got the new iPhone the day it came out because his parents are guacked up. He's got the guac.
He's got the guac. He's got the serious guac.
Because he's got the green.
But guacamole, like that's what boomers say. Like, oh, he's got a whole lot of guacamole when referencing money. You ever heard that?
I've not heard that.
What? Yeah, no,
never
that's
heard
like,
that.
I hear boomers say that all the time. Like, hey,
Really?
he's got mad guacamole, fam. Yeah,
No,
they say
never
that.
heard that.
Oh, well. We've got vibe check. Vibe check is pretty.
Yeah. That's pretty okay.
It's one. No, actually, I'm going to retract. It is one of those things that is said way more online than in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear less vibe check and more just talking about vibes.
Vibes,
like, hey,
yeah.
bad vibes, good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes.
I'm getting weird vibes off this.
Yeah, no one. I've never gone up to someone and be like, "Yo, can I get a vibe check?" Like that's super, dude. If you did that, you get punched in the face. And
hey,
then
man,
you get
what are you up to right now? I'm just vibing. What's up?
Yeah, yeah. If you said, "Can I get a vibe check?" they would punch you in the face and then steal all of your guac, all of the guac that you've got in your wallet.
Yeah.
We've got the. Oh, then there's one more, and this one is absolutely a classic. It's the goat.
Wait, is it actually the goat?
Yeah, goat. Short for greatest of all time.
Greatest
I
of
feel
all
like
time.
that's been.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been
I
used
use
for a
goat.
while though.
Dude's goated.
Dude is absolutely. I've never said goated in my life until just then, but I
Really?
definitely. Yeah. I don't say that very often, but I do say like that he's the goat.
Yeah.
When I'm referring to Michael Jordan, he is the goat. In fact.
Yes.
And yes, he is.
On
the goat.
this whole topic, I recently saw a TikTok. One of my favorite TikTok creators talked about a new idiom that our generation has pretty much created.
Okay.
And it's a very interesting idiom. It's starting a sentence with "no because." That had never really been done before because it's not grammatically correct. However,
Not
we
at
all
all.
understand what it means.
Yeah.
Like when
No, because yeah. Okay.
when you were like, "Hey, I want to talk about spam calls on the show," I can literally say, and this makes total grammatical sense to our generation, no, because I've literally been getting spam calls and texts literally for the last week.
Yeah.
No, because.
No, because
Which
sometimes
essentially means no way. I'm experiencing the same exact thing, or like, no, I know exactly what you mean.
yeah, one that really
Stop. No way.
fucks with older people's is when you say no because.
Yeah.
So where are
no.
you? Where are you right now? Where are we? What's going on?
There's
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
There's
yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I almost just did it. Yeah.
There's yeah, no, yeah.
I
These
say
all
yeah,
mean
no
things.
all the time. Yeah.
No.
Oh, words are stopped. Words are now, there's no meaning behind them. I have to move on. So this probably, I don't know why this is at the end. I probably should have had this before. But we've got spilled potato.
Huh?
Spilled potatoes freeze to Minnesota highway after truck crash. A lot of truck crashes this week. It's been a pretty.
What?
It's been a
this
truck
winter
crash type of week.
storm.
Yeah, it is the winter storm. Trucks are getting way too confident in the snow. They're like, I got this. And then they do not. And then monkeys and potatoes are just flying everywhere. Yeah.
Maybe give the monkeys a snack.
No, because it was frozen to the street. It froze to the road. So people are just walking around and there's like a potato patch in the middle of the intersection of 88th and it's not in New York, so it wouldn't be 88th, but it'd be like, fucking Minnesota street names.
Minnesota street name.
So, yeah, just a little potato patch.
You know the signs that like the Department of Transportation will put up?
Yeah.
And it'll be like, hey, get off your phone, ho.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like the sign is also taking your eyes off the road, so
yes, you have to sit there and read the sign. Yeah. And they never shorthand it.
Yeah.
It's always like a very long constructed sentence that you have to sit there and like stop your car to read. I missed it. And then you hit
hit reverse on the interstate.
Yeah. But then when you do, you hit a big old trailer and it knocks a bunch of monkeys and potatoes all over the ground. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on the news. And
but I gotta take the highway to work.
Yeah.
And I passed one of those signs, and recently it's been like, hey, winter weather advisory, watch for icy road conditions. I would just love for that sign to be like, watch for black ice and frozen potatoes. No context, like you haven't seen the headline yet, but like that warning comes up, I would never take my eyes off the road again. If you really want people to pay attention to driving and like pay attention to the road, say there's frozen potatoes on the road. People will like, look.
Shit, yeah, I'm looking. You ever had a Yukon potato? And then we're done.
Did you just say, and I quote, have you ever had a Yukon potato? And then we're done. You're finishing with whether or not I have had a Yukon potato? That's our big goodbye, everybody.
We are both going to finish on a Yukon potato, yes.
I don't think I have ever had a Yukon potato.
Really? They're very tasty.
Really? Are they like a bigger potato? Like a russet? Or like a smaller potato like a red?
Exact opposite. Yeah, they're small. They're small like a red. They're like bite-sized, but they're gold and they're sweet. But they're not like sweet potatoes. It's like a honey. It's like a honey type sweet.
I want to try
Dude, they're mad tasty. I have some. You want to come over and have some Yukon potatoes?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, we're done. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
People love when we do that. Just say, over. Hey, if you guys have been laughing the whole time, now would be a good time to call your doc.
You gotta call him now.
Call him now.
It won't be okay if this goes on any longer. Like it'll be a fit of hysteria, and it'll just be bad.
My friend
gonna hurt tomorrow.
My friend died with a fit of hysteria. I mean, he had that, and he had a little bit of FOMO, but yeah, it really got him.
Terminal FOMO.
Terminal FOMO.
I want to give a huge thank you to all of you for watching, and I want to give an extra special thank you to Kansas, Miller, Jamie, and Aurora for people who keep the show running by being kind enough to donate a little bit of money monthly to us by not subscribing to the show, but supporting it. Hey, if you're able to and would like to, you can go to anchor.fm/anythingbut. That is anchor.fm/anythingbut, and that'll bring you to our homepage where you will see that support button. And if you would like to as well, you can support the show in monthly donations of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99, or if a monthly subscription is not your steez, there is a PayPal one-time donation link in the episode description that you could go ahead and click and do that there.
I need that streaming service, guys. I need it. I need that streaming service.
We need
Come on.
We need to
I can't let Johnny down.
Johnny next time he calls.
Yeah, I can't let him down, guys. He needs it. He needs it more than I do.
We want to thank today's sponsor, which is Audible. Another huge thank you to them. And then, of course, we want to thank our production company. We want to thank our producers. Salty Sloth Production Company. They are absolutely great. And
yeah, they kick ass.
When we don't have this winter weather to deal with, we are in the works to getting back in that studio.
Get back in the stew! I'm so excited.
Nothing's confirmed, but we're working out a contract with them, and we're just pumped to do it. We're so pumped.
Yeah, we miss it.
Because we loved those guys. Pragmatic Studios. We thanked them at the end of every episode we recorded there. And it's because they were great people.
They were great people and very accommodating. And it's a great space, and we'd love to go back. We're very excited.
So, if you've not subscribed to us on YouTube, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
definitely do that.
Like
Take care of
like
that.
the video.
And I'll give you a minute.
Hey,
Like,
rate
I'll
us on
let you.
Spotify. Rate us on Spotify. They do that now. Rate us on Spotify. Sorry.
They do that now.
They do that.
Like a month ago, they just introduced you're able to rate podcasts on Spotify, so definitely go give us 5 stars because we deserve it.
Facts.
We work.
Yeah. Hey, facts wasn't in there.
Fact.
Fact.
That's facts.
Yeah,
That's
that's facts. Yeah,
That's facts.
facts. Yeah. Anyway,
I take it an extra step farther, and I get into like old speech that like no one knows what I'm talking. And I say like call him Xerox because he's spitting facts, and no one knows what I'm talking about.
Like a Xerox machine?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what a Xerox
call him
machine
Xerox
is.
because he's spitting facts,
Spitting
and no one
facts.
thinks that's funny.
Interesting.
And I'm like, oh, Xerox was like the most popular
Damn.
printing and fax company in like the early whatever. So definitely go check us out on Spotify. Rate us
Yeah.
there. You can also rate us on the Apple Podcast app and leave a review there. You can do that. And
You can also rate us on a scale of 1 to 10.
follow us on TikTok. At
Yeah,
Anything
follow us
But
on TikTok.
Politics. Follow us
Some
there. We
highlights.
just hit 250 followers.
Hell yeah, we did. It was awesome.
Love to see you guys. The highlights are a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're a blast. We've got good people working on those. So
Oh yeah. So with all that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you. We love you.
love you
And
guys.
see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
I had a thing that I wanted to say for the end of this, and I forgot it.
You
So
see,
that's not
I was
helpful,
going to
but-
say that I wonder what it would be like if Karen called her doctor. Like, hey, doc, are you available right now? No? Great. Okay, I'll call back later. I'm getting another call anyway. Hello? Oh, shit, it's Johnny with Spectrum. Hey, you having a great day? Oh, okay, awesome, great, because I can't afford that package that I had the free trial on. And then Johnny's like, oh, I'm sorry, Karen, can you give me a second? It's my doctor. Hello? And the doctor's like, hey, Johnny, tests came back. You have FOMO.
You know, sometimes I just love sitting back and just watching you work. It's great. It's great.
I wanted to bring it all back. And you know
Yeah,
what was in the
nice.
doctor's mouth? The brick.
A brick.
We did it.
We did it. Every fade to black should just be 30 callbacks to whatever jokes we made in the episode.
Literally, if you just want to skip the episode, watch the last 30 seconds, and that
You'll
should
get the gist.
encapsulate everything that... Oh, I got the gist. Yeah, the episode
okay.
was about.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I laughed the whole time.